morning, everyone. It's Doug from Vermont Hoyas. And as I sit here flushing my Hoya mirabilis plant in leca, which is the most annoying thing in the world, and that's why I've come to hate leca. But if you skip this step, you're inevitably going to end up with a lot of root rot. I just thought I would talk about something, and I'm sure it's going to be a little bit controversial. It's about chlorinated tap water in Hoyas. As many of you know, I've suffered from a considerable amount of root rot, especially over the past year or two, more than I've ever had in my entire life. And all of a sudden I started thinking about it. What has changed? I thought it was the mix I was using. I blamed it on everything. But the one thing that I finally think could be my issue is around 2 years ago I moved away from tap water, almost exclusively going to RO water from this unit right here. And then this summer I thought, well, that's probably a problem too, because I'm not sure if that's really able to remove all of the chloramine and chlorine in the water. So I even took another step, and I've got 250 gallons of rainwater. Here's some of it. They're in every conceivable container in the basement, and I moved over to rainwater for my Hoyas. But the root rot continued until around 6 weeks ago. I all of a sudden started thinking about maybe there's benefits to chlorinated water. And ever since I've gone back to it, my growing has improved considerably. I'm going to take you over, show you inside one of my grow tents. As you can see, over the past month, my growing seems to have improved considerably, and I am attributing it to going back to chlorinated tap water. Chlorine, I think, in the tap water has a detrimental effect on some of the bacteria that cause root rot. It's the only thing that I can come up with. As a matter of fact, since I've gone back to chlorinated tap water, some of my plants that I've had so many problems with being chlorotic, with yellowish leaves, have greened up and turned nice and dark green again. So my rainwater, I've done everything over the past few years to eliminate chlorine, and the more I've tried to eliminate chlorine from watering the Hoyas, the worse luck I've had. So I think I'm going back to chlorinated tap water, because I'm sure it's very controversial, as many of you are probably using RO water and rainwater exclusively, but the chlorine doesn't seem to hurt the Hoyas at all, and I really think that has certain antiseptic, antibacterial properties in the mix. And yes, you will still end up with possible root rot, but it seems to have gone down considerably since I've gone back to tap water. So I don't say many controversial things in my Hoya videos, but I've gone back to tap water, and we'll see how it works out. But right now, I'm happier than I've been in quite a long time with how my Hoyas are performing. Well, that's it for now, and I'll be back really soon with more Hoya growing tips.